One Jamie Phillips Action Auto Parts and Barney Google Head. Oh, Barney, just take it easy there, buddy, in the shade. I'm not coming over to rub your belly. I wanted to kind of show where we've been working today. We've been going, and we got to move those toppers, but got all of the field, all in the back of the upper junkyard, the lower junkyard, all of that mowed. And Felicia has gotten the ditch from the driveway all the way up to the property line weed eated, and she did around the pond and the porta Johnny. They came and cleaned it today. That's always a blessing. But got all of that mowed. It's been a great day to do that. She missed a few spots. Of course, it was getting toward the end of the day. She said, "Boss, I missed a couple spots, but I'll get them." Yeah, that's the prop rod, if you will, because the wind blows up here quite a bit, and that thing has turned over, I think, twice. Luckily, it falls straight back, so it doesn't make a mess. They said if it fell side to side or frontwards, yikes. So kind of got that there just in case, because the wind blows up here quite a bit. But the old pond's looking good. Pretty clear, which is spring fed. Last year it got a bunch of too much stuff growing in it, and the girls got in there and cleaned it out. But yeah, it's kind of looking pretty good. Hopefully this year, if I can get everything else going, I got to finish boxing in the beams on a few of those, and I want to get the roof on it and the side rails and stuff. So a few things like that, and get it all painted again, because it's not all painted real good. But I was hoping one of them big old bass would kind of swim around over here so you all could see it. There's something just made some bubbles. I hope it ain't a turtle. We don't like turtles in the pond. We get rid of them when they get in there. Yes, we do. But there's my sunken boat. I think it slid back in there a little bit more. We may have to pull that up some. I believe it has slid back more. I want to set me a post and then tie a rope to it like I had it docked, and oh no, it sunk. But oh, here's the overflow, which has been doing pretty good, where the spring's running running pretty good right now, the overflow, and it goes on down into the over in the holler. And it actually, when this thing's running pretty good, there's a little waterfall down there that we found, but right now it's trickling down pretty good. The next time, if I can afford to get a dozer in to do a little bit of stuff, I want to try to clean the back of this pond dam up and all this brush that we've hauled in here, and push a lot of that on down over the hill. But I got this little lot mowed. We got to finish up stacking the barn lumber. There's just always so much stuff to do, and you kind of think you're getting somewhat caught up, and then it'll rain or whatever. But or we get busy, which is always a good thing, because got to make some monies. But probably tomorrow I may have Felicia clean this a little bit so that grass and everything will come on down out of there. Got to pick up these few limbs, but yeah, big old froggies. I've heard them, one of them yesterday. Yeah, I think the old boat slid back maybe about a foot. I don't know. But still got some limbs to pick up, which there's always limbs. And we got to rework that flower bed that the girls attempted last year. And then what I had attempted to do, which all of these rocks were right here on the farm. And so was trying to build somewhat of like a little retainer. And I still kind of want to do that. I'd like to get right in here and kind of chop it down, so it's kind of got like a little waterfall effect on a couple spots, but build this up some with rocks. These are not in the right spot. They're just kind of like setting there, but Sammy had worked on it a lot last year, digging this down to where it would flow a little bit better. And we were going to take the geodes and kind of make a little wall, but I don't want it up real tall. And then up here, which we drug that big flat rock up here, here's where the spring comes up out of the ground. And I wanted to use more sandstones and square rocks and build a head wall. So like where that one there's at, I want to get it stand up straight and dig some stuff out and stack them up in a good square until it gets down to where then it's going to be like that. Maybe build it up a little bit more. And then I got a big pile of rock over, not rock, but dirt over there, and we'll move it and kind of fill some of that in so it's easier to weed eat and mow and things like that. But it's just another one of them things. You can kind of see the right in there's a split there in the ground. That's where the water comes out. But I want to build this up a little bit about to that rock, the height and around out about, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot, and then taper it down to where it just does like that right there. Here's what I would like to do. That's kind of what I had in my mind when we kind of cleaned all of that out. When we first fixed the pond and made it bigger and cleaned it out, we kind of, the dozer knocked out a bunch of this old stuff. There used to be 2 huge cedars, one on each side of that hickory, and we finally got rid of those. And so just slowly but surely we get a little bit more done every year. But I really would like to get this little project finished up. Here was a nice big rock that we just kind of left it. We moved it a little bit, but sitting right in here. But we still got a little bit of cleaning up and fixing a little bit. I definitely wished I could come off the dock this way and had that kind of build a wall up out of either stone or cross ties or something to where this don't drop so sharp. But there again, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I got to get the dock done. Like I said, get the roof on it, pour that little concrete slab, and then there's that dirt that we can use up here and clean up the rest of the gravel and get the side rails and stuff up on it, and which we already enjoy it, but we will be able to enjoy it that much more if we could put the grill back here on the concrete part and get the roof on it and things like that. So yeah, but see, some of these are still open, some of them are not. Case in point, that one. So I gotta get some more treated 2x6s and finish boxing in these beams. Then we can work on putting the roof on. And then out here on, I got this cantilevered out about 4 foot. So I want the roof to go on out, and then we'll bring a brace back to the post on both sides. And I actually want to fix like a little loft up over this in there. So if you can imagine, the roof's going to be open concept, a little loft. You're setting out in here, having a good time, and have a flat screen TV back up inside the loft so the weather don't get on it. And you know, run a little antenna, you know, Blu-ray player, all that kind of stuff on it if we're out here hanging out. But right now, man, the water is just really looking good. I ain't got no bread or nothing to feed it. Here comes some of the little ones up. I don't know if you can see them or not, probably not, but I need to get some more bread and keep some stuff in the truck, because they're usually pretty good about coming up when you throw something out there. Just make big pets out of them like I do everything else, like that ornery puppy right there. He's been here with me all day long. At somewhere or another, there's a, I don't know if you see him or not, but there's a bunch of the little fishies. But Barney, did you have a hard day? It looks like you did. Well, I think I'm gonna go home and then get Mom to bring me back out so I can grab the mower, and I need to mow the brick house yard and finish mowing the yard where we live at. So it looks like it's gonna be another long day. Are you all right with all of that? You seem pretty stressed out about it, Barney. Old Barney Googles. Look at him. Yeah, wave at everybody. You ready to go home? Not really? That's almost got to where he'll run up beside the truck and get to barking and won't quit till I give him a bacon strip. Don't you, buddy? Hmm? Oh, Barney. Look at that big paw. All right, folks, not the typical one. I've been hadn't made one in a while. I've been kind of a little down in the dumps and all that kind of stuff, but feel better today. Got a lot more work done. Sold a few car parts. Actually had a guy and his wife stop. They were up in either Ohio or northern Kentucky and stopped on their way going home to Mississippi, just outside of Memphis, and bought the AM/FM cassette out of the 92 Ford Dually, the factory Ford one. And so had them and 2 or 3 other ones, but pretty good day, huh, Barnes? Yeah, all right, well, I'm going to wrap this one up. Like I said, it's not the typical junkyard one, but I really love our place, and I love when everything starts greening up and getting to mow and all that kind of stuff. But we still got some cleaning up and straightening up to do. We got to try to keep it looking good. We don't want it piled up, do we, Barney? Barney, you're not very talkative today. All your fans are going to wonder what's wrong. Y'all have a great one. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, if you will. And please subscribe. And I'm going to run to the house. And when the wife, before she goes to the gym, get her to drop me back off out here so I can take the mower home. Because both of my 6x12 trailers are loaded down with car engines and a bunch of car parts. So I only live 1.5 miles, so I can just drive the mower back home. And I'll have it out there because I've got to mow the brick house and finish mowing our house. But we've about got the lot cleaned up too. Oh, look there, there's a squirrel. It gets to say everything. And I'll switch off on something else. But we've about got the little lot cleaned up. We still got to take the Murano and the Olds 98 to the yard. I have got to figure out what happened to the key to that Monte Carlo. That is absolutely driving me nuts because that is a great car, 77,000 miles, and I've lost the key somewhere. So anyway, but a lot of work done today, and of course, Lord willing, and it ain't raining us out. Got a lot more work to get done tomorrow. So y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one.